What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and I just finished up watching Michael Coffie versus Jonathan Rice, and this was a 10-rounder in the heavyweight division, and this fight was Saturday, July 31st, from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, and this fight was broadcasted on Fox, and in this fight, Jonathan Rice pulls off the scintillating upset knockout victory over Michael Coffie. I mean, this was a dominant performance from Jonathan Rice. It wasn't like it was a lucky one-punch upset knockout win. He absolutely destroyed Michael Coffie. He made him look like an amateur. What an upset. Nobody was picking Jonathan Rice. I predicted Michael Coffie to get a dominant and wide unanimous decision victory. Many people were picking a knockout for Coffie, but Jonathan Rice, the lay replacement, pulls off this outstanding knockout win. Michael Coffie couldn't do anything. The whole fight was just Jonathan Rice landing punch after punch on the face of Michael Coffie. The first round, he caught Coffie with beautiful right hands to the chin, to the temple, and I'm surprised that Michael Coffie stood up to those shots because I've heard that Jonathan Rice is really powerful. And then in that fifth round, after pure domination from Jonathan Rice, he was winning every single round, no doubt. If you gave any of those rounds to Coffie, then you're biased. Jonathan Rice, outstanding performance. And just to break down the stoppage, Jonathan Rice hit Michael Coffie with 5 straight right hands to the jaw, to the face, to the cheek, to the nose. And he made Michael Coffie's eyes swell up, his nose bleed, and then the referee stepped in and stopped the fight. It was a good stoppage because, Michael Coffie wasn't defending those shots. He just had his hands down and was just getting hit. And when he would try and cover up, he was just leaving his whole face open. And this was an outstanding performance, as I said many times here, for Jonathan Rice. Comment down below your thoughts on this performance and who do you think Jonathan Rice will fight next. And that's the question. What is next for Jonathan Rice? I don't see them having a rematch here because, there's really no need to. I know that Michael Coffie was supposed to face a better opponent, and when it comes to the rankings, and Gerald Washington, and I'm not even sure if Gerald Washington would have had such a good performance as Jonathan Rice has, because Washington is much less powerful than Jonathan Rice, in my opinion, and he doesn't have as good of a chin as Jonathan Rice, but who knows? If Washington and Coffie were to fight before this fight, I actually would have thought it was a 50-50, but now after this one, I'm not too sure about that. But as I said before, what is next for Jonathan Rice? I don't really see him getting a huge opportunity, and that's a sad thing. I know he's beating an unbeaten PBC prospect, or so they call a rising heavyweight. I know he's 35 years old, but he doesn't have a lot of pro fights. But I don't really know who he's going to fight next. I can see PBC doing a rematch, although I did mention before that it's not really needed, and I don't really see why it should happen. But I could possibly see a rematch, but it's just not needed. I don't really see why. But I wouldn't mind seeing Jonathan Rice against Gerald Washington next. That wouldn't be too bad on like an opener or a co-main event on a Fox card. But I think he should face like Gerald Washington, something like that. He should get a better opponent than Coffie. But what is next for Michael Coffie? I'm not really too sure. He could retire. Remember, he's 35 years old, and this is a huge setback into fighting for a world title. Because even if he were to win this fight, possibly he could have faced Gerald Washington, who was his initial opponent, and then he could have possibly fought for like an eliminator, something crazy like that. But this is a huge setback, and I can't really see him fighting anyone in the top 15, nor even top 10, anywhere like that, because I don't think they'll give him the opportunity. He can't really earn that because he just lost to a fighter that was ranked number 100 by BoxRec, and that was seen as many as a journeyman slash fighter that would just get in there for a paycheck. So I think he's going to consider retirement. He's 35 years old, as I mentioned before, and he's coming off a tremendous upset knockout defeat that would set him back from making any money on a huge fight. So overall, Jonathan Rice pulled off an outstanding technical knockout victory in the 5th round over Michael Coffie. Absolute dominant performance. And that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.